What is going on, guys? Today is December 16th, 2025. Before this video starts, I hope everyone has a great New Year's, great Christmas. I hope everyone is staying disciplined. I hope everyone is doing very, very good in their life and good things to come. But without further ado, this is going to be a kind of like an informational video as well as a video where I explain how I'm going to, well, it's basically a trading recap from the other videos that I had, but I do want to let you guys know that I do not, or I am going to try, but I do not have anything planned for winter break, especially until now to January 12th. I do not plan to make a single video because I will be on break. Finals are killing me. I am going to need a break. So, that's the main thing. And then I have an upcoming future video about the 23.5 market that NASDAQ and every other market is trying to change into. I will let you guys know more about that, my thoughts on it, and how you could trade and maybe become even more profitable during the 23.5 market. But without further ado, this is the market recap for these last 2 weeks basically. I'm probably not gonna trade on Friday or when I'm in California. So again, anyone watching my videos, if you spot me in California, bro, come up and say hi. And if you need any tips in person, I got you. But let's get into the video right now and let me explain how I ran these trades down. So let's take a look at, again, this is on the 50K Express. I did take a payout already. You can see 1,000 is gone. I did take $1,000 from Top Step, and I took another 5 from Take Profit Trader. I really like Take Profit Trader right now, but just for all the people that are new right now, getting over that intraday drawdown is the biggest part ever. I remember I had a struggle with intraday drawdown, and it is just a pain in the ass. So my best advice for that is to just scale down and try to build up as much as possible and have that one great day, which then you go above the buffer. So then you can start taking consistent payouts day after day, and then with the rules and everything, that's how I would Take Profit Trader. If anyone right now is on it, but we I am showing only Top Step because this is the best way to show you my PNL. This is the best way to show everything because I do use TradeSync, and TradeSync, I use Top Step X as my TradeSync because Top Step X, a lot of people have controversial opinions about Top Step X because they're gamifying trading, but I personally like it and it's super super easy for me. So whatever works well for me, I'm going to use. So yeah, as you guys can see here from the last video, I said I was going to scale down and stay more consistent, which I have been doing. 72% win rates, profit factor is 6, almost 0, almost like very minimal losses. Profit factor win is 2.3 right now, so I win most of the time. And let's go over some trades. As you can see, this is my trading week. This is on an Express again. Staying transparent. I like staying transparent with my fans and with everyone else watching my videos because a lot of the gurus don't show you any of this, and a lot of the gurus kind of just sell you their course, their everything else, which I'm not here trying to do. I am trying to genuinely teach you how to become more profitable. Of course, I do sell a mentorship, but all my students are profitable, and I do not want several students. I only want a certain amount until the next opening. Again, next opening is coming soon, but it is open right now all the way until December 31st, and the mentorship will close December 31st and reopen back in April. So if any of you guys are not in it yet, please DM me about it or talk to me in the comments. I'll let you know. The Discord will be in the description down below, and I will be changing things up in April, so it will not be as beneficial as you think it is. Like the students that I have right now, they are super benefited. They have all the original original plan, original strategies, original everything. They have it all. But up until April, once I close it, it is not going to be the same. You are not going to get as many benefits. Ergo, it will be cheaper, but you will not have nearly as much benefits as my current students do, which is a lot, in my opinion, a lot better than what I'm going to do once I reopen the mentorship. But without, I'll start talking about the mentorship. My biggest day was the 11th last week. These trades are very, very nice. I traded some micros in the beginning, and then kind of I've been really getting into moving my stops to break even really, really quick. If we can take a look here, oh, there's a lot of drawings. This is the 12th. I don't think I took any. I did take a trade. I did take one trade on the 12th. The 15th. Let's go into the 15th. 15th was yesterday. The 15th was yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't remember what trade I took, but I'm almost guaranteed. Oh, I do remember. I do remember. We were on the 5-minute, and then yeah, I do remember. Okay, so the trade that I took yesterday was this trade right here, and I remember specifically because I posted on Instagram about me being late to my finals class, and it was not good. So let's go over this trade and why I took it. Monday. Wait, sorry, it was not right here. It was around right here, right off the zone. Okay, so why did I take this trade, and why do I think this trade was a very, very good risk? Number one, in my supply and demand zone that I teach, of course, supply and demand zone and VWAP morning open rejection. Of course, we're always on the 5-minute because the 5-minute gives you the best and the best momentum, the best price action, the best moves, volume read, everything. So on the 5-minute, we see this. I catch a very, very quick scalp. Honestly, I could have held down here, which is what I would have done, but again, I had to go to the finals, and I was late. So yeah, and my laptop died in class, so that was not good. I couldn't trade it, but I would hold down till here. Previous day lows. Again, we check previous day lows, which is right here. Lows. Previous week lows, last week lows, and then we target this, and then again, you can see that my take profit hits. Even if it's down here, it would hit, but we went for a quick scalp. Rejection on the VWAP, 5-minute shows very, very heavy sells. Market open with very, very heavy sells. The overnight high, previous week highs are realistically too high to reach for Monday morning open market with no news. So I anticipated us pushing down very, very quickly, and I caught this while walking to class on my phone, which I showed on Instagram and Discord. Again, you can join the Discord. We're not gonna talk about the trade I took last night because the volume was actually super, super high, and I did not anticipate that I would make 400 that quick. We'll go to last week. Let's check last week. We'll go on to the 11th. We can check the 11th. The 11th out right here. Yep, 9 open. I caught the short. Oh, sorry guys. I caught the short all the way down. Where is it? Right here. Caught the short all the way down into my supply and demand zone. Now, why do you ask I take this trade? Because again, we can see that Monday market open. I got kind of nervous right here, but as soon as I saw the 5-minute rejection on here, I know we were good. Only reason is because overnight on Thursday, we already took previous day highs, which I already know. We took previous day highs, we took everything out already, which gives me a confirmation that we are going to short, because previous day highs, overnight highs, everything got taken out. Where does the market want to move? Market does not want to go up, at least in open market. So we took the short all the way down to our supply and demand zone, which worked out perfectly. I think I took TP a bit early. I think I took it around here because I was trailing. I was trailing very, very tight just in case I saw a reversal, but this worked out very, very nicely in my favor. And that's the day. That's my one of the biggest trades this whole entire week. The other trades, when you guys see that like I make 12 trades, 8 trades, 7 trades, 7 trades, it's all because I took overnight on Asia and London sessions. I do some micro scaling. That's the only reason why you guys see that I have so many trades. I don't actually take that many trades like last night. I take one because I was doing mini. Yesterday, yesterday open market, I was doing only one. Again, I do one mini and then I'm done. Usually I only take 1 to 2 trades. Some days where you have like the 12, I only took one overnight trade and it worked out very, very nice. I took it on gold. I took one trade and I'm done for the night. There's no need to trade more. Especially on Friday, I did not trade open morning. I did not trade market open because there's no point in going for more. I want to just stay consistent, and so far I think I've been staying pretty consistent within my range. $300 to $400. Some days I'll have better, some days I'll have a little bit worse, but every day is going from 150. I'm trying to minimize more and more losses, like minimize the losses and win much, much more, but staying consistent within the range. Again, guys, the reason why you're not like, this is coming from like a guy that talks to a lot of students about a lot of trading, and everyone's asking me, this is the best advice you will ever get. Stop going for these home runs. You need to take your time and go for range, right? If we do the math, 200 per day times 5, right? 5 days in a week, right? 5 trading days in a week is already $1,000 a week, right? Now, if we do the math, that's about $4,000 per month. And if we scale that, if we continue to stay consistent and scale that within multiple accounts, that's how traders are using prop firms to make a lot of money, because they know they don't need to go for more, right? One example I have is because Bonka, right? Rise Zones. Why do I mention him? Because number one, he goes to my school. We go to the same school. I love that guy. That guy's amazing. He's so funny. But number two is because he stays consistent with how much he makes. He doesn't go for, home runs like $3,000, $4,000. He has the balance to do it. He has the money to do it, and he has the buffer. But he doesn't go for it because he knows all his accounts added up. If he has 20 accounts or 12 accounts and each day he makes 200 on each of those accounts, or maybe even less, he is still making about $24,000. Sorry, $2,400 a day, maybe even more, every single day, right? So we need to understand that just because you have one account right now and you're scaling down and you're scaling small doesn't mean that in the future you're not going to scale big. More accounts equals to more bigger wins when you add them all up together, and that's why I don't go for several wins. Now I'm just trying to stay consistent. Like this week, I'm up already $1,009, which means I'm up realistically about 6,000 something dollars on all of my accounts combined, which is very, very good. Who can say they make $6,000 a week as a 19-year-old? And I go, I made around $52,000 on September, and lost about $13,000 on November, but that's with several accounts. In September, I had at one point I think I had about 12 accounts, and I was getting these thousand days, and that's why I was able to take out so much profit. But on November, all of that caught up to me because I kept going for 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and I was not locked in, and I kept trading overnight. And that's when you realize that, hey, we need to take it down, we need to tone it down a bit and scale down, which I'm currently doing, which is very, very good. Who can say that they're making about 4 times 6, $24,000 already this month, right? not a lot of people can, and ergo I take out half of that already, which is already $12,000, which covered November's debt. So again, to everyone out there watching my video, please scale down. Please do not scale up right now when you don't have the buffer, and please do not trade more than two contracts, sorry, more than one mini contract, because you don't need to trade more than one mini contract. I trade one mini because I'm more comfortable with one mini. Micros are just too small for me to scale, too small for me to do anything. I just like trading minis, and I am able to stop myself and risk to reward myself in the correct motion. So you guys need to find your edge. You guys need to find what you need to help you become profitable. Again, that's exactly what I tell my students. If you believe in this, believe in it. But if you don't believe in it. It's completely up to you. But this is basically this week's market recap. I have really not much to say because all my trades are so tiny. I didn't have like one massive trade, but yeah, so far this month I'm up about $24,000. I'm very happy, very grateful to the market, very grateful for everything around me. I hope everyone has a very good week, very good Christmas, and a very good New Year's. And I hope the market does everyone well. And remember, guys, stay safe.